this hour, we introduce you to Charles and Kayla Guyton. Shortly after the young Army sergeant and his wife were married, Kayla was diagnosed with cancer, Hodgkin's lymphoma. She immediately underwent chemotherapy, and because of the treatments, doctors said her childbearing years were probably over. Despite that, Kayla became pregnant with quadruplets and no fertility drugs involved. Well, now as we pick up their story, Kayla is carrying 4 babies when she finds out the cancer is back. You seem to be pretty matter-of-fact about this.
You know, I think you have to be. It would be so easy for me to crawl in that corner right there and just cry and bawl my eyes out, but then what's that going to solve?
Doctors induced labor at 30 weeks, and the Guyton quadruplets came into the world. 2 girls and 2 boys.
So this is Lillian. I think she's going to be like the most relaxed one, honestly. And then we have Victoria. And Victoria, I think, is going to be a little diva. And then Charles, we think, will probably be the funny one of the group. And then we have Michael. He's the youngest and he was the smallest, but he's doing really well.
Obviously, Charles and Kayla have their challenges, but they also have a couple of advantages going for them. 1, the support of the U.S. Army. And 2, the fact that Vanderbilt University Medical Center is an hour's drive away. They make that drive every day. So you're going to be trying to juggle 6 kids, 4 of them brand new, and cancer treatment.
Yes.
How are you going to do that?
I have no idea, actually. But, you know, every day they teach me something different, and I learn something more about myself, especially going through this a second time. I just know that we can do it. I mean, I have to fight for my kids, because I want to see them longer than just 5 years from now.
Why do you mention the 5 years?
We are given a 50% chance of me living 5 years from now, because it's come back so quickly.
That's got to weigh on you.
It does. I mean, but I think like I said, it'd be so easy to sit here and just say, like, poor me, poor Kayla, like, cancer a second time, now I have to go through all these treatments. But that's not who we are as people. I want to see them grow up and make stupid decisions, and I can tell them, hey, that was not very smart.
Not every day is easy, but Charles and Kayla now have 6 amazing reasons to get through each one.
See, this happens sometimes. It's not always rainbows and butterflies. And it's definitely hard at times because you do you think you're living like a pretty good life, you know, and all of a sudden this happens to you twice in 1 year. I do ask why me a lot. But I've been told, you know, sometimes you can't, it's not for me to ask why me. I just kind of have to trust in the plan that's set forth for me and just believe that, you know, surely I wouldn't be given 4 new babies just to not make it to see them to grow up.
The quads are doing so well, doctors expect they'll be able to go home to Fort Campbell by the middle of February. And then Clan Guyton, all 8 of them, will be complete. So what are you going to tell those quads when they get older?
That they were famous at one time. I want them to know how loved they are, just like their brother and their sister are. And I want them to know, like, what a great experience this has been for our whole family, really.
A great experience?
Carrying quads? Heck yes. I'm proud of myself. That's a big accomplishment for me. Because thankfully, by the grace of God, I didn't have any complications, besides the cancer coming back. But as far as the babies are concerned...
Oh, that little thing.
Yeah, that little thing, it is what it is.
The fight continues. Kayla restarted treatment last week, hoping, expecting even, that this time she will kick cancer for good.
I don't want it to come off that I'm always happy and go lucky, but I want people to know that when you're diagnosed with something or faced with something like this, that it's okay to go through every emotion, because you're going to go through every emotion. I definitely do, like, on a daily basis. But the important thing to remember is that at the end of that day, you do need to just put on a smile and go forth with it, because it's really going to help you get through it.